People, welcome to another episode of Primal Sports Center. I'm your host, Froggy, and beside me is
Kane the Shrub Watson. You know, if we big up all listeners out there, Fit FM 96.7, YouTube, Facebook, the whole World Wide Web.
That's right.
You know, my other co-host, Dale Parham, is off on national duties, so to say. So he's somewhere doing some national work. But on the other hand, we have a jam-packed lineup. You know, we have some football to talk about, tennis, boxing, athletics, you name it. But I mean, them say time come, but it's 1 p.m. But it's now 3 p.m. because we had an interesting week. As you know, this week past it was the elections, and one thing I must say, it was peaceful.
Jamaican Sports Day.
It was peaceful. I remember back in the days, the elections used to be hectic or, frantic or, you have fights here and there, factions fighting against factions. But overall, it was peaceful. And, I mean, one side had to come out on top, and it was a reigning party. So look forward to this term, and hopefully Jamaica can become better, not only politically, but sports-wise. Because we always complain that Jamaica is not a sporting country. So we need to invest more in sports and our athletes. So that's where we're leading from. So hopefully, going forward, we invest in our athletes and our sports. And I mean, I look forward to the netball or, so for instance, track and field, Tokyo coming up. I mean, even soccer, minor sports. I don't like to call it minor sports because I think my sport is major, table tennis. But I mean, to all sports, hopefully we push forward and this government, re-elected government, helps us. So to kick things off, we're going to start Fragbag.
Football,
the Reggae Boys. Football. You said something in the group yesterday that it moved from 30% to 40%. We qualify for the World Cup. And I told you to keep your 30%.
And I'm going to keep it at 30.
Yes, because we all expected a 3-point result down in Bermuda. I mean, if we had one love or two love, we'd be like, need to be more demanding, score more goals. Yet still we missed a couple early chances, but put aside Bermuda, we got 3 points, 4 goals, and another key comment that you made was this group might come down to goal difference.
Yes.
As we saw Curacao and Trinidad Tobago drawing 0-0 in Trinidad. And we host Trinidad come September 9th, Tuesday, in the office at 7 p.m.
Crucial.
But to give a roundup of all the groups so far, because there's 3 groups, the winner automatically advances to the World Cup, winner of each group. So Jamaica, we defeated Bermuda 4-0. Trinidad and Tobago and Curacao drew 0-0.
Yes.
We also saw a 0-0 draw between Haiti and Honduras. Nicaragua and Costa Rica drew 1-0 as well.
Ooh.
Suriname and Panama drew 0-0 as well. And El Salvador got the better of Guatemala 1-0. So overall, 4 matches drew and 2 victors. So when you gather everything, we got off on the wrong foot. Although it wasn't a strong opponent, 3 points is 3 points. And we'll start off, we'll dissect the Jamaica match against Bermuda as we look forward to the Trinidad encounter on this Tuesday. So give us your take on Jamaica full of commanding victory, because I'm with the Reggae Boys and we're going to World Cup. We are going to World Cup. We're going to defeat Trinidad next week. I'm optimistic, enthusiastic. You got
very
Super League, I'm looking forward.
As a true Jamaican, you're very optimistic.
I mean, not because I'm born in Jamaica makes me a Jamaican, but I am a Jamaican, right, Peter? Yeah.
But to be honest, the game was an open game, a pretty open game, and I've stated before that Jamaica tends to look very exciting, very promising when they're playing against teams that give them that space, give them the ball, which is quite ironic because the game was so open. When you look at the percentage, Bermuda had more percentage of the ball.
Bermuda had 53% of the ball
to Jamaica, but it was a pretty open game. I must say that Bermuda played. They actually played football.
So don't underestimate Bermuda. Bermuda
they got chances.
Bermuda might cause an upset in the group whereby
somebody
they get points along the way that will help us.
Somebody.
I don't see Bermuda getting points from us at home when we return in Jamaica.
No, I don't.
But we can't counter it before it hatch. But 3 points is 3 points. And each round, we need to get a steam, get points. And I think that if we defeat Trinidad next week, 6 points will give us a steamroll to qualify in top of the group.
Yeah, but
Not to underestimate the likes of Curacao, but the draw, nil draw with China and Curacao, I think benefits us.
I don't really like that nil draw, to be honest, because
But I know that we will get those 3 points as well. Trinidad will not beat us in the office.
Well,
and 6 points to start the group of it would be an amazing start.
you know my stance already. If we're not getting those
Your stance
9
is that
points,
you're a hater.
I'm not a hater, but if we're not getting going World Cup, I keep telling the guys that if we don't get that 9 points in the national stadium, we're not going anywhere. That 9 points, and without Smith said it himself, we can't drop any point in this round.
But if
Not
we get 9
one.
points on the road, we can drop points.
If we don't get those 9 points in the
getting,
stadium,
I
we're
don't
not
see anybody
winning.
getting 18 points. Oh, sorry. We play 6 matches.
18.
18 points.
18.
I don't see
nobody getting 18
I don't see
points.
nobody getting 18
But those
points
9 points in the
all of
stadium
groups.
is crucial because we can get 9 away victories,
9 points now victories, yeah?
Yeah. And we can lose all games at home.
We're not losing our games at home.
So
we're not losing to Bermuda at home.
12. I don't think 12 can take us through.
12 will take us through, but we're getting more than 12. We're getting at least 13, 14.
Goal
points.
difference.
No goal difference, because we will defeat Trinidad next week in the stadium, and next week you're going to say, oh, I told you so. We're going to defeat Trinidad. And that will leave Trinidad with 1 point from 2 games. Bermuda and Curacao, on the other hand, what if that match plays out to an nil draw? That would benefit us
I
as
don't
well.
think that will play out to an nil draw. The Trinidad game, I watched pockets of it. They played each other well.
Yeah. It's fairly 2 decent sides.
Yeah, they were really tactical in their approach. Nobody wanted to give up anything at that point. They already realized that Jamaica won. None of them wanted to lose. Yeah. This is why I said I don't like the draw between both of them. None wanted to drop a point.
The position in the Trinidad Curacao game was pretty even. Trinidad had 49% to Curaçao's 51%.
Sure.
Trinidad had 7 shots on goal, and Curacao only had 2 shots on goal. So when you look at it, it was pretty even. And I mean,
and they played in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So they know that they don't want to go there and lose. And Trinidad don't want nobody come there and beat them. Yeah. They're not going to lose at home.
You don't get what you want, Reggie.
So that's why they played out basically a stalemate because it benefits them. Because
no stalemate don't benefit someone. They both went for the victory. Because I mean, Trinidad home would want to get 9 points. Everybody wants to win points.
But nobody wants to lose.
Everybody wants to win. You cannot draw all matches and qualify.
You don't want to draw all matches.
You cannot draw all matches.
But what I'm saying is that the mere fact that they played and they drew, it benefits. They're happy with the draw. None of them lost any points. So being 2 points behind Jamaica is acceptable to them. They now know that.
Why do you think it's acceptable? Why do you think it would be acceptable to Trinidad to draw at home?
They don't
when
want
they
to
know
draw.
They have to have a tough test to come to Jamaica and play a side that has got the better of them in the past.
Because they know
Many
Jamaica.
times.
They know Jamaica like that.
But come on, when you look at the group, everybody sees Jamaica as the main threat, and you're going to the top team in the group on paper. Away, you'd want to get off at home with a victory. Trinidad needed those 3 points, and I see it as a loss for Trinidad because everybody wants to get points at home. Trinidad has been to the World Cup. Trinidad is a perennial powerhouse within this region. Speaking Caribbean, not CONCACAF. When you talk about top Caribbean countries, when it comes to football, it's Jamaica, Trinidad. So drawing nil-all with a so-called lesser opponent, which Curacao is maybe not, because Curacao is playing good football, which is led by a top coach, a coach that coached many countries, as coaching top leagues, been to the World Cup before. But at home, just like in Jamaica, we need our points at home. Everybody needs their points at home. So Trinidad getting a draw does not benefit Trinidad. Cannot benefit them. It more benefits Curacao. But even so, they are trying to climb the hill. And the hill is what? Hill is Jamaica. We are the top team in the group. Whether we have injuries, whether we have bad performances, whether we're not playing good football, there is no doubt the top team in our group is Jamaica. Yes, all right.
Yeah, the top team is Jamaica.
Yeah, so
we know
they
that.
are pegged against and coming into Jamaica. You think that Trinidad is confident enough to say, all right, yes, they're going to tell us that, but they would be happier with a draw in Jamaica and a win at home against Curacao.
Yeah.
As they're coming to Jamaica to get 3 points will be hard.
Most definitely, you know,
Especially we getting a steamroll victory against Bermuda.
Yeah, every team wants to win at home, you know.
Yeah.
But it's better.
So that nil draw doesn't play out in anybody's favor.
Well,
if it does, it plays more into
Curacao.
Curaçao's favor.
Well, fine, but at the end of the day,
Curacao is going home now to play against Bermuda.
And you know,
what if Bermuda beats Curacao?
No, that will not happen, Kane.
What do you mean that will not happen? But you see Trinidad coming here and beating us? I know, sir.
I see Trinidad coming here and causing problems.
I see what the PM was talking about. Not because you're born in Jamaica, Mr. I see what the PM was talking about. But you're not a Jamaican. You're born in Jamaica.
No, man.
Right?
I said.
Yes, you're not a Jamaican. Because you think Trinidad going to come here.
I don't say Trinidad going to come here. They're going to cause problems. They will cause problems.
No, they can cause all the problems.
This has been a rivalry.
If I get an ugly 2-1 victory, Peter, I am taking it. If I get an ugly 1-0 victory, I am taking it. If I get an ugly 5-4 victory, I am taking it.
Everybody will take.
Come next week, I am taking it because the goal is
to
get points and go to the World Cup. Yes, you know, we have the warm-up matches and we have the season where we play and we're assessing. Right now, we're not into assessing anything. We're not assessing nothing. It's one thing in our mind. And it's to qualify for the World Cup. I don't mind a string of 6 ugly victories. You wrong me, Peter? This is the time now we will get points. This is not the time to get world rankings and we look highlight and we build team chemistry. No, this is the time where we grind out victories. This is World Cup qualifying time, and this is what the coach was hired for, and the players are looking for. Everybody wants to play a World Cup. This is what it's about. International football. This is what it's about.
Back to the Jamaica game. Pretty decent game. Not fully controlled by the Jamaican team. Like I said, it was a pretty open game. Goals by.
Percentage of the ball, but hey, you can keep a percentage of the ball. Take 4 goals out of the back of the net.
Goals by Damian Lowe, Ronaldo Cephas, Casey Palmer.
Before we delve into the goals and the time the goal score, we're going to give you the starting lineup of the match. You saw we had some injuries. So Captain Blake was out. Jamal Waite was in goal. Where centre back pairing of Damian Lowe and Richard King. Richard King
worked.
Yeah. Then the keys are Greg Lay, wing backs. In the middle of the park, Isaac Hayden, John Russell, Casey Palmer. Wingers Cephas and Tyrese Campbell up front.
Bailey Kadamachi.
Bailey Ty Kadamachi.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some changes in where Ronaldo Webster came on for Tyrese Campbell. Kyle Dixon came on for Ronaldo Cephas, wearing a number 10 shirt. After adding that, Shamar Nicholson came on for Bailey Ty Kadamachi. I mean, to me, it was an interesting lineup. I'm not in the training camp, so I don't know what's going on. The coach made his picks based on, he's familiar to the players, what he saw in training, whatever he came up with. I myself was not really happy with the starting lineup because, when you see players who fully come into Jamaica, window after window, go out there and hustle hard, where when you have players like Kadamachi and Tyrese Campbell coming in, and I don't see why Kyle Dixon can't get a start against a Bermuda team. But again, as I said, I'm not in the training camp. I don't know what's going on. But hey, it looks all good now because we got a 4-0 victory.
Yeah.
Kadamachi had some chances that he should have put away.
Yeah, got a host of chances. Especially empty goal. Hit the post, empty goal.
I don't think I'm an elite footballer, but I think I'm a pretty decent footballer, and I would have put away those chances. But given the position he's in, he should have done better. But going forward, next week Tuesday, I think he will help us to change attack and hopefully he finds the back of the net and be like, hey, Kadamachi was saving it for Trinidad.
He reminds me, he's
all
like,
good when you're winning, you're going to be like, we're not going to talk much about those misses. But hopefully he gets the ball in the back of the net and gain confidence going forward because he seems to be the one the coach is looking forward to. Because, Shamar Nicholson came on score. I think he thought he would have gotten another. But being an experienced campaign and one of Jamaica's all-time top goal scorers, I think he's in the top 5. Score pretty much a decent amount of goals for Jamaica. Probably high teens or early 20s, but not few ahead of Shamar Nicholson when it comes to goal scoring for Jamaica. But I mean, the coach made his picks and it all looks good and dandy because, I mean, hey, we got a follow victory, but I mean, Samar Nicholson got a yellow card for his celebration. That might come back to bite him later on in the campaign because we may need him down the stretch, and if he accumulates too many cards, he will miss matches. So I hate to see players getting
Hayden got one too. I know Hayden.
stupid yellow cards. I mean, yes, if you have to make a rough foul or a necessary foul where you do have to get a card, that's a part of the game. But when you're gonna get stupid yellow cards, it might cost you playing time and cost a team later on. And I mean, you always want to be available. And too much is given, much is expected. A lot will be expected from Shamar Nicholson to lead the front line because Mikel Antonio is not himself. Given that car accident and trying to rebound.
Yeah,
he's still on the path to getting back to top form. Hopefully he can reach that, but I mean, thank God he's alive because when I saw that car accident and that car to get out of that accident, I mean, and now being able to even suit up and go on a football team is
to be able to walk.
Is a praise. So, I mean, he's still on the mend. So, as I said, Shamar Nicholson, a lot is expected from him, and a lot will be on his shoulders to lead the front line. He will get help from Kadamachi. I mean, start. I don't know who's going to start come Tuesday. It's up to the coach, but I mean, the starting lineup is not bad, given, as I said, the injuries. Sep6th, as you know, is
Sep6th. Sep6th is
Sep6th. Sep6th is going to run at defenders, create chances. I mean, I don't see him as a premier goal scorer, but getting that goal yesterday must give him confidence, and going forward, hopefully he can do that more often and be a menace. Continue to be a menace to defenders. Trinidad, you said we're going to have our hands full with Trinidad. Trinidad is going to have their hands full with Sep6th, and if he continues to do what he's doing, and again, my problem with Sep6th is converting these chances to goals. And it's good that he got
one.
But I mean, Trinidad is a better outfit than Bermuda. But I mean, the stadium going to be jam-packed. I mean, the Primal team will be there. I mean, Peter's back in the island. You're doing sports commentary at the midway point. Yeah. So, I mean, we're looking forward to Trinidad. I mean, yes, we look at the statistics. Bermuda have more percentage of the ball, yada. But 4-Love is a commanding start for me.
Very good, very, very commanding start, I must say. Like I said, it's good to see that the playing of the team, and also the fact that they actually score goals, because that has been the focal point of Jamaica. We've not been scoring goals.
Said, the score of
dead ball, penalty, or some dead. Yeah. And
because even remember where did you go? And we drew. Where is it? We drew nil all.
It was in Mexico.
No,
Peter said we're going.
St. Vincent. So when you look at
penalty, last minute penalty.
When you look at these matches, we can't take it for granted because we have had matches where against lesser opponents where we struggled. So even so, Bermuda reaching this far, they must have won matches.
Yeah,
they must have been.
And they added
gathering steam, looking forward to.
And they added to their squad.
So I said we can't take this for granted and say, oh, it's Bermuda. We're not sure to talk about this or celebrate or. Yeah, we're not celebrating because the end goal is to qualify for World Cup. But I mean, perfect start. 4 goals, clean sheet, especially with an injured squad.
And as I said last week, probably these injuries is a blessing in disguise because we need these players who.
Some players that we might not name.
Yeah.
Which to me serves as a distraction
to the team itself and
to the
over.
Fans.
Yeah, because you look at them, they're working hard out there as a team because they know that a lot of injured players are out there. And it's now a more gelled unit. And when you look at the World Cup qualifiers before now, and when you look at what they did in the Unity Cup, different set of players, basically a hard-working bunch of players out there in the Unity Cup. And then when they chance say that we're looking back to the Gold Cup, when we bring back all our stars, and you're wondering what changed, what happened. And now you fast forward to now, with this World Cup campaign, this first match, and they went out there, they worked hard, they tried to score goals, they honestly tried to score goals. They know that, I think the team itself know that, listen, if we don't score as much as possible today, it's going to go down to goal difference because everybody's going to put Bermuda. Everybody wants to put Bermuda in the bag.
I
But-
think he will qualify before the final match.
But, well, they don't want to
Going
get...
into the last tie, I think we'll already be qualified for. That's just my take, because I see us.
It's
And
a,
the
it's,
key
a,
thing-
it's a soup group, you know.
I don't. No.
It's a soup. In
We're in it, so it's a super.
I
It's a-
think that it's a favorable group for us, because when you look at even the other groups, with a Haiti drawing with Honduras,
That's a tough-
Suriname
a
drawing
tough-
with
that-
Panama,
It's a Suriname.
Costa Rica drawing with Nicaragua. Those are tough groups,
Those are tough teams.
tough teams. So I'm not to say our group is easy, because I'm not underestimating the likes of Curacao and Trinidad, but I think it's a more favorable group for us, seeing that without no Spanish teams in the group. 'Cause going to those Spanish-speaking countries is tough.
With
Not
those
only with
Spanish
the
referees.
environment and all that.
You don't
Yeah,
want
also with the referees, because me and Peter always said we don't understand how can Spanish referees or Latin referees be
refereeing.
refereeing
An English game.
these matches, especially matches of these caliber where a World Cup tie. Referees from the other side of the world should be refereeing these matches, and the referees from our region should be refereeing the matches in the other region. Too much involved. How can we be playing, say for instance, Costa Rica,
Have a
and we
Spanish.
get a Panamanian referee, or vice versa? No, come on.
They say they're the best in the region.
And it can't be language barriers, because I mean everybody speaks English, and I mean I'm sure most of our players don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So it's a favorable group, and I mean I think that we'll have hiccups along the way, but
Yeah.
after next week Tuesday's match, we'll probably be singing a different tune come next week, because I mean I see anything less than 3 points next week as
trouble.
a hiccup.
It will be trouble because, as I said, everybody's looking at Bermuda as the beating stick. Sorry, Bermuda, but as the beating, they're going to beat Bermuda. So everybody wants to put as much goals as
Bermuda will play a key role.
they are going to cause prop Ken.
That's what I'm saying.
I watched
No
that game,
underestimate Bermuda.
and
Not because we give them 4 love, but you're right. They are the weakest team in the group.
team in the group,
So everybody's looking to get 3 points home and away.
and as much
that-
goals as
Yeah,
possible.
but to get our 3 points first is key. And I
Yeah.
think if we can get 3 points again, should be what, 2
Should
matches,
build
1
should
point.
build up momentum. Should build a platform for the team to build on.
Then
To say
After these string of matches, there'll be a
another window is in November,
yeah.
October.
So they will have I wouldn't necessarily say a break, but these players will be back to their clubs. Who's injured will get time to mend, and then we look forward to the next window. But closing this window, we need that much. And I mean, I predicted a 2-0 victory for Jamaica against
I did the
Bermuda.
same. Two, they doubled
But
it.
you won 4-0, which kudos even more. But fast forward, come Tuesday, give me your prediction for the match in the Office National Stadium. Come this Tuesday.
I say 2-1.
2-1. I say 2 of Jamaica.
I say 2-1. There are things in.
Sorry, 2-1 to who? Because remember,
I don't see who.
I
I
don't-
just say 2-1. I
yeah,
don't
but I'm
see who.
saying,
The reason why.
revoke your
Here's-
papers, you
No
know.
man, this is the reason why. You know.
It's like
and
how
I-
Turkey need the athletes. I think Turkey need a commentator.
Don't get me wrong, you know.
you
I don't
need
say if
to-
Turkey call me right now. I go.
See, you saw the man that got sell out Primal already, Peter. See, the man is loyal to the cause. You know.
It's got a Primal from Turkey.
Hey, that
It
because you
can be
born in
Primal
Jamaica,
from
make you a
Turkey.
Jamaican.
But when I look now, there are things in the game that I didn't like. And Bermuda splice Jamaica's defense too often. Like, open up the entire defense too often. And those are the little things when you look at
So
what
you see a 2-1 come Tuesday, but you don't know whose 2-1 it is.
No.
Your crystal ball is not clear enough.
not clear enough. Because this is the thing I always say.
So
When
you
we get
don't
the-
think Trinidad gonna come in?
When we
That
get
would be a
these,
shock.
when we
I
get
don't see
these,
that
no man, when we get
It is
these,
possible, but I don't see that happening.
the issue I have, you know, is when we get these small teams, like the Cubas, the Bermudas,
Cuba's not- I wouldn't say
the
Cuba's a small team.
Antiguas, and the
I don't see Cuba's a
Dominica.
small team.
Well,
The best table tennis player on the planet, Fan Zhendong, recently signed to the German league, and there's great excitement that Fan Zhendong will be playing in the German league. And guess what? The man lose to his first opponent and lose to his second opponent. And just today, we saw him make a bit of a comeback against two little-known, a German and a Pole, and he was 3-1 in both cases. He's struggling. Why?
I mean, I think it's much rusty. I mean, plus a different
He's
environment.
been on social media all over the place doing everything
He's
except
not,
table tennis.
he's not in that zone.
Yeah.
And I mean,
A bit like Kane Watson.
nothing beats Father Time.
A bit like Kane
Yeah,
Watson.
not in the zone. So coming off a lengthy break.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he can reach back those heights. Yes, his quality will get the better of them, but
Yeah.
I think we have seen the best of Fanzing Dang behind him. But
You're serious?
but
You think it's downhill from here at age 20 a little bit?
yeah. I mean, with
Whoa.
with the level of table tennis these guys play from their very young age, I mean, they have been exhausted, not only physically,
to be
but
honest with you,
mentally.
to my eyes, it don't reach his level yet. The level I see being played now is not Fanjendong level.
Fanzing
So
Dang level is
it's that
one
level.
of the is one of
It's
the best
out of this
ever.
world
Yeah,
level.
man, it's greasing it.
Yeah. And I don't think I've seen anybody as oily as Fanjendong
Fanjendong,
yet.
yeah.
So, I mean, Lynch don't hit some amazing shots, but certainly you don't have the consistency that Fanjendong have.
Yeah.
So surely Fanjendong can get back his place. That's my feeling. Just want to know if there's room for Fan and Kane, as it's turning out.
Yeah.
Let me move forward now. I have solved the Mason Greenwood mystery. You know, and for years we've been waiting on Mason Greenwood to come back, and it took the controversial boss to solve the mystery. No, he's not using Jamaica to get any foreign quota rule, and no such thing. But he is using Jamaica. Can I tell you what Mason Greenwood is doing? Mason Greenwood, and I'm trying not to be controversial, Mason Greenwood knows that Jamaica will qualify. This is the easiest qualification path for any country in the draw. And guess what Mason Greenwood knows? That he can join the Jamaica team anytime and we'll take him back. So when Jamaica get that free ticket, rather than risk playing in the qualifying and failing, Mason Greenwood knows that if Jamaica qualify, he's going to get the Jamaica shirt. Probably the number 7 shirt. I don't want to say which shirt that is, but you are the number 10, you know? But I think that Mason Greenwood is waiting us out.
No, I don't know.
All right. Well,
that's probably his intentions, but it won't happen.
I am
We're
telling
gonna
you.
block road if that happens,
Well,
we're gonna
let's
block
see if
road.
they're going to block road. Well, in a few minutes, Sabalenka and Anisimova will face in the finals.
The match already started.
Match start already?
Yeah, man.
Right. To juice. The match is already underway, and I wanted to put in my predictions. Sabalenka is the best player in the world, and the most consistent of late. Women are very inconsistent, if I might say something. And she's playing Anisimova, and she's already up. And even being up, I think Anisimova I give her the puncher's chance. You've been watching her last few matches?
Play good.
She have the puncher's chance.
She lost the
She's
first set
playing
6-3.
high risk. She's playing high risk, and she's playing aggressive, unlike every other woman. And I give her the puncher's chance. I would not be surprised if she beats Sabalenka over 3. Well, 1 gone already.
Yeah, Sabalenka.
And I'm still making the bet. The standard of women's tennis is not impressive to me. I heard one other punter complain that the women can't even serve. Too many double faults. They cannot serve consistently. And it's not very pleasing to watch, to be honest with you, other than the women themselves. So I am suggesting 2 things, which later on I will contact the WTA and let them take my suggestions. We need either the net to be lowered by about 3 inches for women. So instead of being 3 feet in the middle and 3 feet 6 at the edges, you know, lawn tennis is low at the edges. Drop it down to 3 and at the edges and 212 or 29, whatever it is.
This is the highest paid out.
But I'm saying the women are having a problem putting enough topspin on the ball and keeping the game going.
People are
I know, but to me,
$5 million to the winner.
I am disappointed with the
Hear
level.
about the matchup, Battle of the Sexes?
Yes, I heard about it. I heard about it. And it's going to be interesting. I think Sabalenka has 0 chance of beating
No
Kyrgios.
chance.
I think that this is the time we need deal. But let me move on to the last thing now. The finals of the men's, which is the only thing that's interesting, is tomorrow. Carlos and Alcaraz play. Now, Carlos has a 9-5 record against Sinner. You know that. Carlos has a 9-5 record against him. And my pick is for Carlos to go 10-5 because Sinner had some physical challenges recently. I've not seen him yet. He's been in awesome form going to the finals. But notwithstanding, I predict that Sinner will have no redemption in this match. World track and field. I said I would be short, but world track and field. Is Shelly-Ann seriously going to the World Championships without any races or preparation before? This feels a lot like Paris. I have another question. is Sharika really ready? Is it right to hide until World Championships and then do what? Are we going to win? This feels a lot like Paris. Have we not learned anything since Olympics? Finally, congratulations, Mark Golding, for winning the debate against the PNP. But elections and debates is two different things. Andrew lost the debate. You notice how I can tell you who won and who lost? Andrew won the elections. Yeah. So why people who watch the debate couldn't say that Mark won the debate? You see what I say? Yeah, just say it, man. It's a thing that took place. Anyway, congratulations to the winners of elections and also to the winner of the debate. That's like the silver medal, you know. So congratulations to Andrew. I hope that you have listened to the people, that even though the time came, it didn't go as some people expected. Time also come for another big fight tonight, which I predicted results last week. And I've been watching the preparations of both fighters. And Crawford is looking awesome. The man is looking, I mean, he's gone up 3 weight classes, you know. He's gone 3 weight classes. But he's looking fast. I think he's not going to be as fast as we are used to seeing him. And I still feel that Chavez is going to win in the end. I think that Chavez is going to weather the storm. I think that he will go into the mid rounds, but Chavez is crisper and hits sharper. I haven't seen Crawford prove that he can fight at this weight. I don't know if he'll be able to take a punch at this weight. And therefore, sports commentary is sticking with the evil we know, which is, it's not Chavez, I want to say.
Canelo and Crawford?
Canelo. So, yes. So Crawford is going to lose to Canelo Alvarez instead of Chavez. So Canelo Alvarez to win tonight.
The fight is September 13th. It's next weekend.
I thought it was tonight.
No, next weekend, September 13th.
Okay, I'm so eager for this fight. Yeah. Gentlemen, let me tell you. I've been watching it till it's going to be the biggest fight that we will have seen in how many years? In probably the century. I mean, Tyson versus that Jake Paul. I mean, what comes close? Nothing comes close to this fight with Canelo and things. So I'm
top fighters.
I am pushing it. Mike Tyson Tyson is in Crawford, but I'm in the Canelo camp because I've been in the ring. You know, Ken has been in the ring. Wasn't happy with it. But anyway, that's sports commentary. What say you guys? Call us at 615-433-5674 if you have an opinion.
Yeah. So next week we'll have that fight. Canelo versus Crawford. That's September the 13th, Saturday. Looking forward to that.
And we do apologize for going over time, but we did have some sound problems, so we'll go another 5 minutes.
Yeah, before we wrap up the show, I mean, next weekend also, we have the Athletics World Championships in Tokyo.
The big dance
September 13th to the 20th.
Last dance, Shelley's last dance.
We'll have some
key
matchups, and I mean, we hope to get a lot of medals. I mean, when we say a lot for our standards, but last year at the Olympics we failed to.
I have a few I'm interested in. What is our 200-meter medal? Men's 200-meter medal. What you give?
Brian level.
No. What medal do you give us? What color medal? Bronze. You don't think we're going to get the silver?
No. Tobago is good.
You don't think Tobago can be taken?
Olympic champion.
I see no one else winning.
Okay. And on the 200-meter women?
I'm Sharika Jackson.
The thing is not running. Gabby is not running.
Gabby's out.
And Melissa is good.
Melissa is good. Julian Alfred is good.
So you think we're going to get the bronze again?
It depends on what form Sharika is in.
And
I don't see her in top form. So bronze again.
Why does MVP hide the athletes? Why she wasn't on the track trying to find the form?
I mean, maybe she's coming off of the injury from last year and they're trying to just feel her out because she wasn't supposed to run.
Why at the Worlds? Why not at some lower track meets?
The less track meets, they don't want to expose her too much.
But she's not going to be
over
race
the
sharp.
track meets.
You have to be race sharp to run.
It depends on what.
Is the world's greatest coach hoping that she's going to just turn up and just
not really, because if it's how the training going on. You can train, for example, Melissa been running fast from Grand Slam track for all year round.
I think
from
she has 6 times sub 10 points.
Yeah, so I don't think my theory is that she's been running this fast from.
You think she's going to burn out at the World Championships?
Yeah.
I think
why at the World Championships? I think so you burn to 95 and then you can't run the last 5. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's been running fast.
So you're
all year.
predicting that she will fall?
I'm predicting that the fastest time, the time to win the 100 meter, would be around 10.71. I don't believe they're going to run 10.6. None of them. Neither Julian.
Time
or-
doesn't matter.
I think you're underestimating this Melissa, you know.
I don't
No,
think
it's
that
not
matters.
underestimating her.
Remember, you know, she's been running a one-horse race
Yeah, but
all along, you know.
She's
going
been
to
running
win the
fast
double.
all
That's correct. But Kane, listen to what I'm saying.
She's not winning the double.
Listen,
She's in her
this
prime.
St. Lucian girl is a little bit below her, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit below her. So
The only thing St. Lucian has over her is winning the Olympics last year.
Yes, yes,
Big
yes.
You know
champion.
why I
yes,
said that?
but guess what?
So that counts. Experience does count.
Warner
But
have top end speed, consistent.
I remember the fastest woman in our time, Elaine Thompson, running that 10.54. She didn't run it at the Olympics, or she didn't
but
run it
time
at the
doesn't
Olympics.
matter.
What
No,
is your
but what
point?
I'm saying, that year,
Yes.
she was consistently running fast. She ran the 10.54 at Lausanne, which is a Grand Prix meet. And when she went to the championship, she didn't run 10.5. Everybody was expecting her to run that record.
But
she
what
was in
is your
10.5
point?
shape.
Yeah.
But didn't she run the Olympic record though?
Yeah, 10.6.
Yeah.
One.
It's not
But
far.
what is
And,
your,
and
what
I'm saying that Melissa right now, throughout the entire season, she has been running, her fastest time is 10.5.
yeah.
10.6.5. I don't see her running 10.5 at the World Champ
Doesn't
not?
matter. Well, it doesn't matter.
And why not?
because of how she has been running consistently fast throughout the year. You have to taper down to come back.
Brethren, she's at a higher level than the other girls.
Just better.
She's better than the
She's
other
better.
girls.
Elaine was at a higher level too.
No. She's objectively better than the other girls. So she's going to have a walk in the park.
No, I don't see that.
So walk in the park.
I don't see that.
Walk in the park. Like Noah Lyles on the 200 meters. So walk in the park.
10
She's
7
selling
1.
at a lesser, bigger favorite than Kishan. Kishan is
And
the favorite.
you're already giving the 100 meter goal to Kishan.
I have him as favorite. I'm not giving him the goal.
My
He has to
brother.
get it. but
My brother.
My prediction is he will win the goal.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
And yours?
Oblique.
What?
Oblique.
All right. I like that. You're going out on a limb
Oblique.
here.
Yeah, oblique.
He's just want to
You
go
know,
against
we should have performance measurements as primal people.
And then based on that, you get suspended or demerits. You know?
I'm going with oblique, man.
Really?
Yeah, man, I'm going with oblique.
I don't see what you could
A
have
man
seen.
was never medal
And-
on the world stage.
Has
His first medal
Has
would
gone
be
below 10-8 yet?
no.
So what is going to happen? He's going
Going
to
with
take below
oblique.
10-8 to win this, you know?
Yeah.
Going with oblique.
You
No,
didn't hear
that's
what I
that's
said,
a
you know?
good pick.
You didn't hear what I said, you know? I said it's going to take below 10-8 to win.
Yeah, so what?
Oblique now have that in him, man.
Oblique have that in mind, man.
Nah.
See that race that he ran in that
Have those
rain?
gears.
Yeah,
That race
in the rain.
in the rain.
I hope rain falls in Tokyo to help him out.
I must slide. If I go slide,
It's only
I
two
gotta
man went
finish
faster than him, and one man went faster than him in rain, you know.
What, Bolt in Ostrava, Czechoslovakia or something?
Bolt. Nobody else has run faster than
What that mean?
in the rain.
What does
Yo,
that
what
mean?
that mean?
Everybody can do that, you know.
Rain, I go
It's
further
funny, you
down
know.
there.
He's knocking a Melissa Jefferson performance, but he's still bigging up this 9-9 run in the
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
And Melissa Jefferson performance
that race,
this
that
season
race.
that she's putting together
Yeah.
is one of the best
Yes,
seasons.
it is, but
by
at
any
some point
athlete.
you have to come down, you know. You have
After
to
when
come
it's
down to
finished.
come back up.
After World Champs.
After World Champs,
We can come down after World Champs.
I
He
don't-
thinks that she's not
gonna
prepared?
keep-
Let me explain
she's not
something.
gonna
Let me explain
contest
something.
into World Champs.
No. There's something you need to understand now.
What do you mean?
This science called periodization is not we alone know it, you know. It's the American they make it, you know.
Yeah,
And they make it, you know.
she must
You
know
think
she
how we
doing-
make it up? It's them
So you're
work out
saying
the
she and her
performance
coach
cycle, you
don't know what she's doing. They're just
You
running.
think it's front of one of charts?
So you're saying they just don't know what they're doing and
Yeah.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
I don't say
You
that.
know
I don't
who
what
on the
the
charts
meaning,
though?
but I just
You know
don't-
who on the charts?
Who?
Simbine. Simbine have no charts.
But I say, before we leave, I
Yeah.
see people calling about Shelley to give up her space. And I said, that is so disrespectful.
I was calling fine.
No, man, they can't do that, man.
It's not
That's the
disrespect.
queen.
The queen.
That's
Queen.
the queen of sprinting.
Queen must sit
Probably
on
the
her
greatest
throne, brethren.
sprinter of all time.
I don't,
Female
you know, so
sprinter
funny
of all
enough, I
time.
don't give her that.
I think
Possibly the
Elaine is probably the greatest sprinter of all
No,
time.
Elaine is a double.
Back to back Olympics.
Yeah, I understand.
And what you talking
I
about?
understand that, but when I look at the legacy of Shelley,
To me,
With
why?
the stars
To
coming
me,
up.
I mean, I'm not knocking Shelley. Shelley
No,
is-
man.
is undoubtedly a great athlete, one of the greatest. But my knock on Shelley is that she didn't double.
well, she's not a 200-meter runner.
That's why you can't be a great
So sprinter of all
sprinter.
time, you have to include the
Why
one and the
think
two.
Bolt? 'Cause Bolt double.
But she medal though. She did double. She did run 1 and 2, but she just didn't win goal in both of them.
Need
She
a goal.
won a goal
To
in
the
the
greatest of all
Well,
time.
one time, but she never do a double.
But she's not known.
She's
as
not
a
known
double
as a
sprinter.
200-meter
Listen,
runner, but she
what
did double.
Elaine has done in women's sprinting it's going to be a long time before you say that. Shakari threatened to do it, you know. At one point, I thought Shakari would be the 1-2 girl.
Yeah, but
But Melissa probably is the goods.
I already said
Melissa, for now, Melissa is the goods.
For me, I say my strategy is this: if you're gonna take somebody out at 100, take Sharika out, let her concentrate on the 200, bring Tia in.
Well, that's why they don't make you a coach, you know.
That is my that is my strategy. Keep her fresh for the 200. She can take
You know,
on.
they win money for these races.
Yeah,
So even if she comes fourth or fifth or sixth, you know, she get money.
I got
It's working. You know, it's work as
I
well.
can bet you this.
You know, it's a job.
Yeah, I can.
You know, they're not going
I
out there
can
to
bet you
just
this
run
right
for the
now.
country.
If-
And what's in the best interest
yeah.
for the country.
If Shelly had
You know, it's a
finished
job.
fourth, and there was an opportunity to put Shelly into that 100-meter race, Sharika would have given up her space.
Nonsense. Utter nonsense.
I not asking,
Complete
I'm
nonsense.
telling you
And,
that. Prana would have said, all right,
yeah,
if Shelly
Prana-
left
This
here.
is where I came in.
I'm not asking, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
But
so
guess what?
We have that to look forward to come this World Championships.
You know why he wouldn't lose? Because you already have Tia, Tina, and Sharika in the 100. There's 3 MVP athletes and only have 1 in the total.
What flag them have? Is it Jamaica flag?
Yeah?
What flag?
I
the
don't think
MVP?
MVP have a Jamaica flag.
They don't have a Jamaica flag.
MVP
Okay,
have a
that-
flag
that-
for
that-
themselves.
My brother.
I mean, so before we go, Sinner Alcaraz.
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 You alone say
Alcaraz. They'll go with Sinner.
Yeah.
They did say Sabalenka from last week.
Yeah.
I said Swiatek and she
Yeah.
lost early. But next week we'll break down both tennis US Open finals. I mean, pay out 5 million. We'll go dive deeper into that. So next week we'll have a wrap up of the tennis. We'll preview the boxing match again.
One more time.
Reggae Boys versus Trinidad Soca Warriors in the stadium. We'll break that down for you next week again. We're looking forward to the World Championships in Tokyo. I mean, sports just keep on rolling. So this week we have a lot to look forward to and a lot to watch. Watch your tennis over the weekend. And I mean, hey,
Oh. And for NFL fan, NFL start now.
NFL start, but this week
Yeah.
again.
And
so-
Sabalenko is up 2-1.
yeah, so Sabalenka looking like she'll defend her title.
Well, we don't know who have served. It looked like she's broken serve already. Yeah, so she's already broken and nursing over serve. Jeez, and have mercy. Look like 3 straight. 2 straight.
I mean, hey, Asenunova lost
Just why I take
Swiatek
the Wimbledon.
Wimbledon final 6-0, 6-0.
Yeah.
And came back this year and defeated Swiatek. So, I mean, reaching USOpen finals again is no.
I
small
watched her
feat,
destruction of Osaka. She was awesome.
but
In the
Sabalenka-
last 2.
Sabalenka seems to be-
She made Osaka look weak.
So,
No chance.
And Osaka is a strong woman.
so next week we'll break down
Yes.
tennis finals.
Yes.
Both
Yeah.
male and female. And again, I mean, time flies. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier, but again,
We gave you back at the end.
Yeah,
We give them back the 15 minutes.
yeah. So again, I want to big up the listeners in Fit FM 96.7, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, the whole world wide web. I mean, have a blessed and primal weekend. Keep safe and peace.
Peace out.